Alpine's Hemp Company. Gummies, seltzers, syrups, and more. Treat yourself to the best.
With your look at local sports for WHKY News, I'm Jason Savage. We start at Lenoir-Rhyne today. Lenoir-Rhyne women's basketball down by 15 with 5 minutes remaining. The Bears made an improbable comeback, cutting the game down to 3 with 17 seconds remaining. But despite their best efforts, the Bears fell short. 84-79 as Virginia Wise hit their free throws late on the road for the Bears yesterday. Pacing the way for LR was Blakely Crooks. The Freedom High School grad scored a season-high 28 points despite the loss. Emily Harmon joined her in the 20-point club. She had 21. LR 5-10 overall, 3-8 in South Atlantic Conference play. They will go on the road when they take on Anderson Wednesday. Again, that is a road matchup. Meanwhile, the Lenoir-Rhyne men's basketball team found themselves in unfamiliar territory yesterday. They dropped a 90-86 overtime contest at Virginia Wise. This marks Lenoir-Rhyne's first loss since they fell to Carson Newman on November 16th. This was a back-and-forth battle. 18 lead changes, 20 ties in the contest. Neither team led by more than 5 in regulation. Hans Louis June led the way for the Bears with a double-double, 25 points and 11 rebounds. This was his first NCAA double-double. Now, despite the loss, LR is still 12-3 overall, 9-2 in the South Atlantic Conference. And they're now one game back of Lincoln Memorial for the lead in the South Atlantic Conference standings. LR will look to bounce back on Wednesday. They, too, will go on the road to take on Anderson. Appalachian State news now. App State women's basketball got a 63-60 win over Coastal Carolina at home Saturday. App handed the Chanticleers just their third loss of the season and their second in Sunbelt Conference play. Senior Rylan Moffitt dropped a season and team high 15 points against the Chanticleers, shooting a perfect 7 of 7 from the field and 1 of 1 from behind the three-point line. Mountaineers 8-7 overall, 4-1 in the Sunbelt Conference. They'll be back in action on Wednesday on the road. In one of their more complete performances of the season so far, Appalachian State men's basketball closed out their homestand in dominant fashion as they defeated James Madison by 20, 86-66 at the home center on Saturday. App's 86 points marked the most it has scored against a Division I opponent so far this season and the second highest point tally overall. C.J. Huntley led the Mountaineers 21 points. He would also add 8 rebounds for App, who improves their record to 9-7 overall, 3-2 in Sunbelt Conference play. They'll also be on the road this week. Clyde Christensen, who's coached the likes of Tom Brady, Peyton Manning, Andrew Luck, Marvin Harrison, and Jameis Winston during his 45-year career, has been hired by Appalachian State football head coach Dow Loggins as associate head coach. A 2-time Super Bowl winner, Christensen spent 27 years in the NFL before serving on staff the last 2 years at North Carolina. Very impressive hire for Appalachian State football. As always, we have much more when you visit our website, WHKY.com.
WHKY is a family-owned company that's been in this community for generations. WHKY is connected to our local community, and our listeners are too. Show your part of the WHKY family with the new WHKY merch. Visit WHKY.com and click on the Radio Retail Store tab. You can buy a WHKY mug, hat, and if you're a fan of local news, a Crime Report t-shirt. Remember, the Crime Report shirt is machine washable, so you can keep it clean and keep it legal. Buy WHKY merch today at WHKY.com.